In 2014, the World Health Organization released a report stating that at least 800,000 people commit suicide every year. The average is to one person every 40 seconds. Statistically speaking, by the end of this poem, 4 people would have taken their lives. 1. This is not a list poem. This is eulogy for those swallowed by their own mind. This is a call to arms, a call to speak. This is not family gatherings when I mention mental health and then told not to spoil the turkey, that it is uncouth, impolite, that it is better to stay silent. This is taking that silence and then breaking it with my hands, with my teeth and tongue. This is people with mental illness banging our heads against the wall, not out of insanity, but to try and make some noise, to be heard. Too often we are ashamed. Too often we are in the shadows. 2. Suicide is not always a banshee wailing against your eardrums. It is the child playing hide and seek behind your friend's smile. They will not wear it openly. They will not hold its hand and introduce it to you. It is always invisible. Suicide is a lonely ghost, desperate to give itself playmates. It is not a permanent solution to a temporary problem. These are so rarely temporary problems. It is aiming for a long night's sleep after years of insomnia. It is a seduction of safety and simplicity. Sometimes it is careful planning, drafting the note, inspecting the apartment for beams that can support your weight, or is a flip switch given the right trigger or no trigger at all. It is painting a target on the highway divider. It is imagining the call my mother will get in the middle of a nap. Sometimes it is sudden. It is not always arriving. 3. The most convenient time of the clock keeps ticking, every 40 seconds. This is not a list poem. This is a tea kettle rising to a soprano screech. But you keep ignoring it to watch TV. It keeps whistling and crying, but you keep ignoring it. How much noise do I have to make? When we tell you that we are suicidal, it is a cry for help. But that's not a sign of weakness. This is not a sign of weakness. This is saying that we are fighting, and we've been fighting with every weapon and fist we have. We've crashed against the cliffside, broken and splintered, but we're still fighting with whatever we can. I'm using my voice. That's all I have left. 4. Over the years, I've written different versions of my suicide note. On the nights that I almost took my life, I always deleted or threw away the note, rather than sending it or leaving it for someone. I assumed the words would just make them uncomfortable. If I'm going to die, better to do it without all that fuss. Better to do it in silence. Hundreds and thousands of people are dying in silence. And because of silence, this is not a list poem. This is saying we can keep each other breathing. This is speaking louder than the stigma and hoping someone will listen.